again, this is Optibottoms coming at you with another video review. This time I'm bringing you Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Scout Class Reverb. Now, Reverb is a Decepticon repaint of the Autobot Knockout. Now, Knockout was a green and black color. Reverb here, obviously, as you can see, is a very nice red and blue color. It's kind of strange that they chose to make this color a Decepticon color, and Reverb with his green and black and everything a Autobot. It's almost as if the colors are a little bit reversed, but Reverb loves being a Decepticon. Since the war began, has got to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other, meet hundreds of interesting beings, and help to annihilate them. All that violence has been non-stop fun. As far as he's concerned, the other Decepticons seem to enjoy being gloomy, but that doesn't bother Reverb. He's not going to let it ruin his fun. And here's his card, and you can see his tech specs there. Really nice vehicle mode, and obviously I got the Human Alliance Sam figure. He's a little bit smaller, but it actually doesn't, the scale works fairly well. I'm going to set that there. I'm going to bring in Deluxe Class Chromia, and as you can see, this is a much nicer motorcycle than this piece of shh. This is just way too big. It's obviously more detailed than this, but this scales so much nicer, and this is a really nice figure. I didn't pick up Knockout initially. I didn't really care for him too much, but I saw Reverb, and I was like, you know what, that's not too bad looking, so I might as well give it a look. And honestly, it's one of the nicer looking Scout classes. I am really liking the Scout class figures. As you can see, he stands there fairly well. Nice wheels and all that fantastic stuff. Really nice detail on here. I'm going to get Sam out of the way. Okay, so on to Reverb himself. As you can see, he is a very nice looking crotch rocket type motorcycle. What it is, I don't care. I'm not a motorcycle freak, so I don't care. Don't tell me either. So as you can see, nice Decepticon symbol on the side there. Number 97 written on here. So he is a race bike. Now, I only have one major problem, and it's not even all that major, but these side panels do not stay on here very well. And I'll show you what I mean. To transform him, he's actually very simple to transform. Come around here to the back, and you want to split the back wheels, and then come around here and split this back section as well. You're going to rotate these out to the side like so. Come around here to the top, and right up inside here, and I don't know if you can see it, but this little piece tabs in, and see, and it comes off. So you might as well just take these side things off. They are very annoying. Yeah, see, you just fold that down, and you can put these back on, and then you have the problem of trying to figure out which way they go. Well, I think it goes like that. I don't know. Fold that little bit down. These are his feet. I'll worry about those in a minute. Bring this section, clip that closed like so. Come around here to the top. You're going to split this. You're going to rotate that down here. Rotate that down like so. Take this, rotate it to the side, and that just kind of lays on the back. Flip these all the way up, and they kind of sort of peg in there. Not so much. And these wheels, you can kind of position them any way you want. Rotate the arms down and around, and then just position the arms. Rotate around, position the arms. Come around here to the bottom, you got feet. Fold that out for his foot. There we go. There's his other foot. Like I said, these ones you can just kind of position these however you want. I'll usually keep them like this just to kind of make it look cool. And then these, again, you just plug these things right back on, and I probably have them on backwards, but I don't really care. They actually really do aggravate me because there's no reason for them to have to pop off. They could have just screwed them in there and made them rotate, but it's a Scout class figure, so it's like $8, so you can't complain too much. But here he is. Here's Reverb in his robot mode. I'm gonna just kind of try and position him a little bit. And I mean, overall, this is a really nice looking Decepticon. It's smaller, obviously, so he's a Scout class, but he does fit well with like the Human Alliance Sam figure, as you can see. There, he's still much bigger. But this is a really actually nice figure, and I'm gonna kind of zoom in here. Hopefully you'll be able to see what's going on. I mean, nice face on there. No light piping or anything of that nature. Articulation, his head will rotate. It's on a little bit of a ball joint, so you can get some good motion here. Shoulder back and forth, in and out. Kind of gets hindered by the little flap right here. Shoulders are on a ball joint, and he's got a hand molded in. Now this one is actually molded in to be a cannon, which is really kind of cool. No articulation in the waist, but you get the upper thigh and then the knees and everything. Really nice figure. I do highly recommend this guy. He's actually really cool. Kind of just position him. It's definitely a figure that I would recommend if you guys don't have the first one that comes out, the knockout figure. This one is definitely a nice Decepticon to add to your collection. I do highly recommend him. I think he's just really kind of cool looking. Now to transform him back again, I'm just gonna pull these off. Well, I'll try to leave them on. Fold up the feet, like so. Separate the torso bit. Just kind of rotate that out. Fold these arms down. Just kind of get the hands out of the way and everything. You're going to position those back later a little bit better. Straighten out the wheels. Straighten out the head. Rotate this little guy back over. Rotate this back up. And you can then clip these together. And you have the little handlebars that come together kind of nicely to display a... When you bring them together, it's a nice like display panel for the motorcycle. So that's kind of cool. I like that little bit of detail. Rotate the wheel out. And there are two different ways. You can go like this, which is not right. Or that. That's the way you want it to be. You kind of bring the legs together. And they do kind of peg together. And this little bit already fell off. This, like I said, this part is annoying. They need to do something about that. You can fold that up. And look, oh, I actually did have it the right way. There you go. Just kind of fold those out to get those out of the way. Rotate these wheels back. Rotate that around. Make sure you rotate the seats so that they're pointed upward. They'll kind of peg together. This bit will peg together. That'll slip right in there. Peg the wheels, just like so. Then you have the legs that are kind of tucked up underneath here, and then this little bit right here, as you can see, right up in here, tabs in right there. Hopefully you can see that fairly well. And there you have Reverb back in his motorcycle mode. Doesn't need a kickstand, he just stands by himself. But this is a really nice Scout class figure. I do recommend them. These Scout class figures, I'm absolutely loving them. There's not much else that I can say about them. There's not one that I have so far that I don't like. I have Scalpel, I have Dirt Boss, I have Ransack, I have Reverb now, and I also have Dune Runner. And Dune Runner is even better than this guy. So I really can't recommend these things enough. I mean, yeah, like I said, he's a little bit too big, but it's a lot better than the deluxe ones. So until next time, guys, this is Optibottoms. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to you later.
Pleasure.